Hi. I think I figured it out. I mean, obviously I did. Not really sure what I did that was different. I don't know if they just probably somebody was listening to some device that I have and heard that I was having trouble and had mercy on me. I don't know. Anyway, we're here. So, woo, only like 15 minutes later than I needed to be, but we're going to do this. So, welcome to Facebook Live. Welcome to Frilici Friday. We are ready to go. I was like, oh my gosh, I worked so hard to be ready for this, and I was going to be super frustrated if I couldn't like go live with you guys. But hello, Teresa, thank you for your patience. Oh my goodness. I was like, I pushed like how I always do. I'm like, it's like, it's just such a routine to like get on here and go live. And I was like, wait a minute, something's different. I can't find the button that I normally go live on. So hello, Susan, and welcome, welcome. Okay, well, we are jumping right in because we have lots and lots to share today. So we are going to play with, this is such a cute paper. So this is now I'm like all discombobulated. So you guys are going to have to really deal with me being like more ditzy than I normally am. Hello, Trish. But I'm going to actually I'm going to take a deep breath right now and dial it in, and we're going to have some fun, right? Okay, so yeah, I'm just got to compose myself for a moment here. But yes, good morning, Miss Susan. Thank you, and happy Friday to you too. Let's hope for less drear here in Michigan. This is very typical November weather for us, where it's like foggy, rainy, misty, dark, cloudy, but in our craft room, it's bright and sunny, right? Because we are playing with, what is this even called? The Reindeer, can you guys see me? The Reindeer Days Designer Series paper is what we're going to be playing with today. So you can see all the fun reindeer patterns on the paper. Yes, it's very icky, isn't it, Miss Susan? But hopefully it'll get better. We had such a great fall too. That's why I'm like, I hesitate to even complain, but man, are we in typical November weather now? Okay, but here's the other side, right? So we've got beautiful, like more traditional, I would say, patterns. This is one of my favorites. Let's see if I can flip it. I love the presents and all the pretty colors, right? So real red, garden green, granny apple green, beautiful, fun. We're going to have lots and lots of fun with this. Again, the Reindeer Days Designer Series paper. And then I also wanted to make sure you guys know I've got my little flyer that I printed, the seasonal sale. Stock up, ladies, today. Today, Deer Day here in Michigan, and I guess all over the country, but I feel like especially in my area, everyone hunts. I don't hunt, but everybody else around me hunts. So maybe that's why it's like quiet around. Yeah, probably. It used to be like when I was in school, it was like a holiday. We got the day off from school for November 15th, first day of deer hunting, Deer Day. So I feel like maybe the kids are off today too, because it's been pretty quiet around town. So anyway, yeah, so seasonal sale, right? I'm sorry, you guys get way more information than you need from me a lot of days, right? So Gailey, how are you? Welcome, welcome. Thank you for joining us. So we have, again, like I said, this is the last day. It started Wednesday, yesterday, Thursday, and then today, Friday is the last day. I know it's backwards, but of our seasonal sale. So when I say stock up, this is product from our annual catalog. It's on sale, but today is the last day. You have until midnight Mountain Standard Time to put an order in and get 20% off of all bundles in the annual catalog. Okay, so 20% off of bundles in the annual catalog, 20% off of designer series paper in the annual catalog. And this is why I'm stocking up 10% off of all cardstock. Oh my goodness. Okay. So, I mean, I always use like a ton of basic white cardstock, thick white cardstock, lots of the colors. So I stocked up on a ton of that. The other thing that if you don't have, a great time to get it is ink pads, because you get 10% off of ink, which is ink pads, ink refills, Stampin' Blends, and Stampin' Write markers. So you can get 10% off of all of those things. So make sure you do that though. Today, this Friday, November 15th is the last day until midnight Mountain Standard Time to take advantage of our seasonal sale. So keep that in mind. If you've got some time, get your order in. I will give you the host code. Actually, you know what? Let me just give it to you right now too. So this is the host code you want to use. It's backwards. I know. Let's see if I can read it backwards too, because it's backwards to me. VKEZ4JHX. I feel like I just passed like an eye doctor test. How about that, huh? Okay, yeah, so that's the host code you're going to want to use when you shop the seasonal sale to get all of my Facebook Live freebies that I will show you in just a little bit. The other thing too, we have a bunch of new online exclusives. So I've got those flyers right here. There's even more. This kind of shows the Valentine suite of products, I would say. Only way to get the Valentine suite of products is online. It's not going to be in any catalogs. And then let's see what else. There is oh, the Otter suite, the Otterly Adorable suite, and then some other stamp sets and some, let's see, some gift bags and some gold twisted thread, a beautiful Happy Hibiscus bundle. Basically what you want to do, I showed it on last Facebook Live, the product that I have ordered from the online exclusives, but the best thing to do is just go to stampinup.com, click on shop, and then if you go to like what's new, you can see everything that is new, which would include the online exclusives. And all of our kits too. We're coming out with 2 kits every single month, so that's a great way to see all of the kits too. So again, lots of fun products available online only, again, not in any catalogs, and then our seasonal sale. So today is a great day to shop. If you're thinking about shopping, today is the day. Plus, if you haven't already thought about making your Christmas cards, it's time to get started on thinking about that too, ladies. Perfect time to do this, right? Before kind of December hits and the craziness maybe of the holidays begin. Get your all your supplies that you need to make your Christmas cards or treats or whatever projects you like to make around the holidays. Now's the time to do it. And like I said, take advantage of that seasonal sale too. Okay, I think let's do our first drawing. We are, let me just make sure, yes, okay, we are gonna draw, I love, and they actually kind of really like match my sweater. I've got my rusty fall colored sweater on today. These are the faux glass dots. If I'm gonna get really close in that cello bag, it's a little bit hard to see, but they are beautiful. I'm gonna say, I don't know, either crushed curry or wild white, probably mossy meadow, and maybe Cajun craze. Beautiful, beautiful. They're kind of like a dusty, milky shade kind of tone to them, but they are gorgeous. I don't know if they were on back order for a while, but I kind of forgot about them for some time this fall. So I've been ramping up and using those a lot lately. So anyway, one lucky winner. How do you get your name in my basket, right? Share this Facebook Live video. You get an entry. 5 entries in this basket if you share this Facebook Live to a crafting group that you are a part of. Sign up for my email list. Post a picture of a project you've made. Maybe you're working on your Christmas cards. We'd love to see what you're working on. You get your name in the drawing right here. And then I pick one random post, and anybody that commented on that post that I picked, your name is in here also. Okay, so who is our lucky winner? Let's see. Okay, I'm like tossing, right? Okay, we have one. It's so funny. I put this out there like in my mind only, but Miss Vina, she is the best sharer of the Facebook Live videos. So make sure you do that, ladies. I truly appreciate that too. I know I say that all the time, but I think with me not being able to go live quite as frequently, my viewership is down. So I would really appreciate every single one of you that is watching now or on the replay, I would really love for you to share this video like Vina does. She's been so lucky. I don't know. I feel like she's won like the last 3 Facebook Live drawings because she shares things all the time. She posts projects on here all the time. She comments all the time. So she really increases her chances. That's all you have to do, right? And then you win free stuff. So I will get these sent out to you, Miss Vina. Thank you for all your participation on the group and everybody else too. There are other names in here, but it's amazing. I know Vina won last time and I feel like maybe even the time before that too. So congratulations, Miss Vina. Trying to find a good spot for that so it doesn't fall. There's no good spot. I don't have any more room left in my, you guys, I feel like my craft room, like it multiplies at night. Like it's just like there's more and more and more stuff everywhere around my craft room. So one of these weekends I'm going to have to like declutter a little bit, I think. We'll see. Anyway, okay, so on our next Facebook Live, what are we going to give away? Which actually, this is so fun. Next Facebook Live is going to be next Friday. So next Friday, I think it's November 22nd, we will be right back here live again. So 1 week from today. And hopefully I don't have those Facebook Live issues like I did this week. Yeah. Fingers crossed on that one, right? But yeah, so we'll be back next week. So you could win. These are, let me make sure I have the name right, the Cherry Cobbler and Pearl adhesive-backed berries, right? So you've got, like, it's a little bit hard to see the clear ones, right? But you can really see the Cherry Cobbler. So the little 3-pack of berries or the single dots right there. Hi, Nancy. Hello and welcome. So this is what you could win if you share this video, sign up for my email list, post a picture of a project, or comment on one of our Facebook Live posts. Anybody that posts, you never know if it's my post or somebody else's. If you comment, your name might be in the drawing to win these awesome berry dots on our next Facebook Live next Friday. Woohoo! Okay. Let me see. Oh, I know what I want to show you guys. I think this is, I'm like a little bit bouncing off the walls because it's been a busy week so I have two accounting jobs that I do kind of during the day. Hello, Philomena, welcome. I'm so glad you can join us today. And then do my Stampin' Up! Business kind of in between everything else. So we played bingo last night, and I want to show you guys what we, so cute, gifts. So I guess I didn't even pull that out, but everybody got a quarter of a package of is it the Autumn to Remember or the cute, all right, maybe I have it right here. Do I have some extra? Let's see if oh yeah, here we go. This one, what is it called? This is called, oh yeah, the Sweet Days of Autumn. So everybody got a quarter of a pack of that cute autumn paper. And then they also got a fun little treat box right here with, this is the Autumn to Remember stamp set. This, you kind of just slide this off right here. Am I going to slide it off? I'm going to slide it off because I want to show you guys because I think these are so yummy, right? Okay, so there's the box. You just slip the lid off, and then I put one, like a little Debbie cake. It's like a pumpkin spice roll cake. Oh my goodness. Those are really yummy. I did definitely have to sample to make sure you guys would like those, and you're going to like those for sure. So yeah, anyway, so they got designer series paper. They got, they actually got a partial, like a half a pack of those little dots that Vina just won. And then what else? Oh, and then the designer series paper. Then we always make 2 projects. Thank you, Philomena, for the share. I appreciate that. We were just talking about that. Your name will go in next Friday's Facebook Live drawing. All right, I need a quick sip of water, actually. Okay, so then, so we play bingo for Stampin' Up! Products as prizes, and then we do some make and takes. So these were the fun little make and takes that we made last night, also featuring the Reindeer Days designer series paper. This card does, right? So we've got the fun little season's greeting stamp and the Reindeer designer series paper, and then that fun little, I was kind of trying to mimic the Christmas trees in that designer series paper. And then this was our other make and take. So Miss Nancy, who I think is watching right now, she posted a card similar to this. Thank you, Susan. So I kind of used her inspiration. This maybe, are we going to call it like a trifold card? I'm trying to remember what we call this. But then we've got the fun little Let It Snow, and I love that pom-pom ribbon right there. So those were the make and takes from bingo. And then I always have to give everybody something. So just in case you don't win, which I always am like trying to do my best to hopefully spread, not that I have any control over who gets bingo, but I love it if everybody, gets a bingo. And if they don't, they actually get to pick 2 more free cards off of my display racks. Cause again, I want everybody to go home with something, hopefully a prize for yelling bingo and winning. And if not, they get their gift, the little pillow gift also, and then the make and takes, and then 2 free cards. So yeah. All right, let's see, I'm gonna scoot this stuff out of my way so I'm not distracted. And let's see. Oh, so I want to say also thank you so much to everyone that has donated to my Toys for Tots fundraiser. I am so excited this afternoon. So I put one order in already right at the end of October, put another order in yesterday, and honestly, I can still take your donations. If you are interested in donating to my Toys for Tots fundraiser, the basic idea is if you donate to me, then I donate my commission that I receive on those orders back, and I put that in as an order. If there are host rewards on the order, I include those in my donation as well. And so today, actually, from when I ordered at the end of October, I have a whole bunch of kits that I'm going to be dropping off at a Toys for Tots like box donation location, and I'm so excited because I think I'm going to fill that box up with my donation boxes myself. So very, very excited about that. So thank you again to everyone that has participated in that Toys for Tots fundraiser. I think that's just a great thing to do for kids and families that are maybe, you know, falling on hard times, or, you know, whatever the situation is, just to be able to help provide them with some fun and something, you know, something to open at Christmas time, right? Because can't imagine being a little kiddo and not having a present to open on Christmas morning. So love that we're able to help do that. And again, like I said, if you're interested in donating, basically any donations that I get, I'm going to keep putting orders in until, which I think actually the donation boxes aren't even going to be picked up until maybe the end of November. So I've still got lots of time to be able to do that. So if you're interested, you can comment right here. You can email me, amy.ferlici@yahoo.com. That's how you can send a PayPal donation to me. Or if you want to just email me and let me know you're going to be writing a check and sending it to me, I can give you my mailing address. So if you're interested, I would love for you to participate in that as well. And thank you to everyone that has participated so far. I am very grateful for your participation, and as are all the kids that will be able to bring a little joy to this holiday season, right? Okay, so let's see. I have to check my notes here, but I think we are actually ready. So this is the time when I would normally, oh, thank you, Philomena. I appreciate that. Hi, Deb. Welcome to you. Oh yeah, okay, so what I was going to say is this is the time when I would normally draw for this Caring Leaves stamp set if you ordered through me, which I actually have not had any online orders in the last little bit. So hopefully today, taking advantage of the seasonal sale, maybe an order will come in and your name. I'm actually going to keep this stamp set because it's so cute, you guys. This is going to be what we're, oh, thank you, Susan. Oh, I appreciate that. Oh, that's awesome. Awesome. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Okay, so this is such a cute stamp set, the Caring Leaves stamp set. So I'm going to keep this up because I want to show you guys. Yes, so Bonnie, hello and welcome. So isn't this, I think Teresa is still watching. So let's see, I'm just getting some comments now. Hopefully they are kind of scrolling along. So hopefully it's weird. It's almost like I missed those earlier, but they're popping on now. So Miss Teresa Hinchman, who I believe is watching, made this super cute card. I posted it yesterday on our Facebook group, which, Teresa, if you are watching right now, for whatever reason, I couldn't tag your name in our group on this card. So make sure that you are a member of the group. If you're not, ask to become a member, and then that way I think I can tag you in these too. So hi Karen, welcome, welcome. Oh, thank you, Teresa, that's awesome as well. Okay, you guys are so great, so thank you. It's funny because I think some of it is like we're just now starting to think, at least, well, for me anyway, just now really kind of starting to think about the holidays. Maybe it was like Halloween and, you know, had to kind of get fall past us a little bit. But now with the drear around here anyway, I'm definitely loving, like, it's dark really, really early. But so I love all the Christmas lights around town because why not, right? If it's dark and dreary, like let's turn the Christmas lights on and like bring a little cheer to everybody as you're driving around town, right? So yeah, so that's why I feel like that the fundraiser, it was well received, but I think it's going to continue to be. That's why I'm like, you know what? Why am I cutting it off? Let's just keep it going. And like I said, as donations come in, I'm going to just order and put my commission and host rewards and get as much as we can for these kids. So yes, okay, but back to, so we're going to keep this open. This is going to be what we're going to give away on next Friday's Facebook Live as well, because look at this super cute card. You could make this super cute card right here too. So I love because I think that's a great example, because maybe you look at that stamp set and you're like, oh, I don't know, what would I do with that? Well, this is what you can do with it. So yes, Teresa, yes, you're welcome. Thank you, thank you. It was such a cute card too. It made me want to get this stamp set actually, which that's how it always works, right? So, okay, so yes, on our next Facebook Live, we will be giving away that Caring Leaves stamp set. The other thing I decided is, because I have some of these cards. Hello, Mr. Michael. Hello, welcome. How are you? Thanks for joining us, and I can't wait to see you later today. Okay, so these cards, I actually have a number of them. So what I'm going to do is, in addition to the two cards that we're going to demonstrate in just a minute, I'm going to throw in one of these cards as well as a thank you in your order, if you're able to order through me between now and next Friday's Facebook Live. Okay. All right, let's see. Oh yeah, I want to make sure you guys know this too, right? So also with your online order, you guys know this, right? You get to pick from a free embellishment, which this is our free embellishment for November. These are called the, I'm always like, oh, what does that say? The Regal Foiled Adhesive-Backed Dots. So you can pick from the embellishment or the November Demo Design Dream Team PDF tutorial, which features this fun card that also uses that Reindeer Days Designer Series paper. Okay, so there we go. We are, oops, I don't know, did I just bump? No, I think we're okay. Talked about, all right, we're good. I talked about pretty much everything there that I wanted to. Okay, so we are going to flip the camera down. Are we gonna, no, you know what? I can show you guys these backwards, right? So I thought, since we are playing with the Reindeer Days Designer Series paper, I actually featured this. This was part of the pillow gift that I gave everybody for the one-day retreat. So I made cute little treats for everybody, like this little box, which is my all-time favorite box, I think, because I love that little crisscross pattern that we can make with this box. So this is some of the Reindeer Days Designer Series paper with, I think there is, I haven't eaten it yet. That's good, right? A little Snickers bar in there. Okay. And then here was another little box right here too with my favorite, the little present Designer Series paper. So that little box. This one, let's see, it's like lifts off, which I'm trying to remember what's even in here. It's still in here too, though. I can hear it. What is it? Well, whatever it is. I'm not going to open it because I think, yeah, it's all kind of stuck together. I would have to undo the bow, and I don't want to do that. So we'll just have to really guess and think about what's in that little box, right? But so yeah, I always make cute two little treats for everybody. And then thank you, Philomena. I love that you're always so sweet about appreciating those club member treats too as well. So okay, so here's one of, we had a couple of make and takes, right? So this was one of the make and takes, and we always feature again the product in their goodie bag on the make and take. So here's some more of that Reindeer Days Designer Series paper. They got some of the glimmer paper, and then that cute little sentiment that says, I hope your days are filled with fun and laughter. And obviously if you have a reindeer decorating a Christmas tree or undecorating a Christmas tree, are those days filled with fun and laughter? Seems like it, right? And then this is another fun one, right? And then this is actually just the Designer Series paper punched with the circle punch. And then we've got the fun little celebrate all year sentiment on that one. And then lastly, we have my present Designer Series paper that I totally love. May your days be merry and bright, which I love that sentiment on there as well. Okay, so now I think we can flip the camera down. Yeah, because there was no reason to not be able to see those, right? Let me I'm gonna grab our host code so you guys have that. Okay, so as usual, thank you, ladies. I'm glad you like those cards. Turn your heads away. We're flying through the air so we can get the camera flipped down. And we are gonna make some cute cards today. All right, we're gonna flip it. There we go. Okay, so let's see. I want to try. Yeah, that is right on the edge right there. Okay, so there is, I like to try to cover up the glare there. Okay, so we're going to move those guys out of the way. Yeah, I think we're good. A little more water. I was trying to check my notes, make sure I'm not missing anything. Yeah, I think we talked about everything. Okay, so Our first project, again, featuring the Reindeer Days Designer Series paper. I need my glasses. Let's do that. Now that you guys can't see me, I can put my glasses on the end of my nose like I'm a librarian, right? Okay, so this, and oh, what I wanted to show you guys was here. This was like a little card layout. If you can see, we went to an event with Shannon West, our demonstrator development manager from our Michigan Great Lakes region, I guess it's called, back in August in the Midland area here in Michigan. And she had a fun little stamping kind of mystery project for us. And so the idea was to bring supplies to make a card with this layout. It ended up getting so late that night that we weren't able to do that, but she sent this to everybody so that we could create these projects another time, you know, after our meeting. And so this was my project that I created based off of her card layout with the little season's greetings. Now this ribbon, I believe, isn't available for another couple of weeks, but I love it so much and I thought it worked perfectly with this. So this is like, I think it's called the iridescent striped ribbon. So if you've loved that, put that on your list and just have to kind of check in, but beginning of December, it should be available. Okay. All right. So we are also using still one of my all-time favorite sentiment stamp sets, the Greetings of the Season stamp set. This is one that's only available online, so you won't find it in any of the catalogs. But if you look online, it doesn't really matter because you're not looking at a catalog anyway, right? But so we've got there's the Season's Greeting sentiment there. And then on the inside of the card, I use this sentiment right here. May your holiday season be filled with warmth and cheerful celebration. And then I had to add a couple more of the little dots right there too. Thank you, ladies. I'm glad you liked that card. Okay, and then actually we used, so these are fairly jumbled up, right? But these are the seasons of the green. Can you tell? Aren't those really cool? The fun thing is all of these tags, the Greetings of the Season tags dies, they all have like a little hole that it will punch out so that you can run some twine or ribbon through it there too. But there you can kind of see. So we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's 6 and 7. And then I think the one I really need is over on the other side. I need to get those organized. There, that's the one we're going to use right there. So again, the Greetings of the Season dies are what we're going to use on this card. Okay. So I don't know, do I dare pull this out? Am I going to lose it if I do that? Remind me, I put it up there in that corner. I'm very concerned about that. Okay, so let's get the things out that we need to create this cute card. Okay, I'm going to give you some dimensions too, because there are a couple of pretty small pieces of paper. Here, let's move that there, and that can go there, right? Okay, so we are going to start with, this is a Granny Apple Green card base. So here's our full sheet of cardstock. Along the 11-inch side, along the 8.5 inch side, we cut it at 4 1/4 inches, and then the 11-inch side, we scored it at 5.5 inches, okay? So that's kind of the start of the card. Then we have this piece of basic white that goes on the inside, my standard layer 4 by 5 1/4. We're going to stamp on that in a sec. And then we're going to build from there. We have garden green cardstock. This one measures 3 1/4 by 4 1/4. Okay. Then we have a piece of Designer Series paper. This is the Reindeer Days, 2 3/4 by 3 3/4. So that is going to layer right on there. Right, this actually is just an extra piece of white cardstock to do our stamping and die cutting. Then we have this little piece of garden green cardstock that's going to go right on there. That measures 2 3/4 by 1 3/4. So that's going to go right there. And then 3 teeny tiny little pieces of Designer Series paper. Was kind of trying to keep them. Did I do that? Let's see. Or does this one go over here? Yeah. There we go. Those are all going to go together. These little pieces measure 3/4 by 1 1/4. Okay. So you know what I'm going to do while I have those, I have them all figured out how they go, right? So we are going to grab our little silicone mat and I'm going to just adhere these right now because otherwise I'll get them jumbled up and then I won't remember, you know, or we'll have to go through that whole, oh, it's so difficult too, right? To get those organized again. So let's see, we're going to put one right there. You guys can see what I'm doing. Yep. Okay. Right. One, right. I might have to scoot that one over a little bit, but let's see. So I never press too hard. And honestly, you know what I should be doing? This is what I should be doing. I should have done, yeah, because that's too close, right? I should have done the two outside pieces first, and then you fill in with the middle one where you want it. So that's going to go there. That's going to go there. And that one right there. Except it still looks a little bit, it's funny how it depends on what you look at, right? There we go. Okay, those look good. Okay, so we've got that part done. You know what? We're going to just keep kind of building this. Might as well, right? So this one is going to go on right there. So just want to kind of measure top to bottom. Look at those cute little reindeer. Love that paper. It's just very sweet paper. Okay, that one can go on there. Okay, there. So did you think that's what it was when you looked at it? I almost forgot too. Like, how did I put that together? Hello, Anna. Welcome, welcome. Okay, so let's do our stamping now. Okay, I'm going to just scoot all of these things over here. So we need this piece. We have our, of course, garden green ink that coordinates with the garden green cardstock and the garden green and the designer series paper. Nice, easy tap, tap, tap. We're going to press straight down, lift straight up. Isn't that awesome? I love that cursive. I just always like wish I could write that beautifully, right? Okay, let's see. You know what I want to do too? My little work surfaces. Sometimes it's almost like a little bit too hard in terms of stamping. So I'm going to put, there we go. May your holiday season be filled with warmth and cheerful celebration. So Anna, I was a little bit late too. There was some kind of issue with Facebook and I couldn't figure out how to go live. It was honestly like it wasn't going to let me for about the first 15 minutes. So very, very grateful that we are here and able to actually do this now. Okay, so we're going to die cut this piece. Let me grab my die cutting machine. So my point is, Anna, you probably haven't missed as much as you might otherwise. Okay, and let's see. Yep, I'm going to put, so sometimes you don't want a little circle, so I'm going to put it right there, and then I'm going to put one of my silver gems on top of the little circle because I don't actually need it die cut this time because I just used a little mini glue dot. So there, we're going to put a little embellishment right over that so you won't even see that, right? Okay, let's scoot all of this out of the way. And I think we are ready to put some adhesive on the back of these guys. We're going to put this piece on the inside of our card, and this one goes on the outside. It's funny. Oh, yeah, you know what? Let's see. Here we go. Right, we're going to do this one is going to go right on there. Okay, and then this one is going to go on the inside of our card. Okay, then we are going to add, oh, I did, yeah, my dimensionals. I'm always like forgetting to bring those when I'm doing videos and Facebook Live, so I was trying to be really good. Hello, Miss Rhonda. How are you? Haven't seen you in a while. I hope things are good for you. Okay, let's see. What do we have left to do? Ooh, let's make a bow. Okay, so again, this is the iridescent striped ribbon. It'll be available, I think, the very beginning of December. If you don't have it already, just put it on your list. Also, everything that you need to know, I always say this, but it's always good to give a reminder, or anybody that's new, if you want to know what I'm using on these projects. You can see it all on my blog at Gathering Ink with a K, so gatheringinkspiration.com. I will have all of the names of everything that we are using. I will have the product code numbers so that you can order them, the colors, the dimensions, everything that you need to know to order and recreate these projects will be on my blog this afternoon. Here are, these are super beautiful, sparkly, adhesive-backed, oh, look at that, adhesive-backed sparkle gems. I'm glad to hear you're doing well, Rhonda. Miss you. And then, okay, so yeah, wait, so here I am, I'm getting distracted. Okay, so that's a full package. I still have some black ones. Those should have been used at Halloween probably, right? And then I have this little partial package. So before I open that one, we're gonna finish these off here, but I wanted for you guys to see, right, that they come in the silver, black, and kind of a champagne, a beautiful champagne color. So we're gonna use one of these larger little dots right there. Okay, there we go. So we've got our little season's greetings and then that awesome sentiment. And actually on the inside, I think I did put a couple. Yeah, we got to add a couple more little sparkly gems right there too. Okay, so we've got that one there and that one there. And there we go. So there is project number 1. You will get this card as a thank you from me if you order online using the host code that is on my blog and also that I showed, but I'll show you guys again at the end of our Facebook Lives here. Okay. The always ever, always trying to stay organized, right? So thank you, ladies. I'm glad you like that. And I love the gems too, Deb. Yes. I should probably get some of those to give away, shouldn't I? That should be, well, I have that extra pack now that I say that, don't I? Maybe those will show up on next Friday's Facebook Live if I can remember that, right? Maybe I'm going to pull them out of my little package. I don't know if I've ever showed you guys this, but this is how I keep my things organized too. So this is probably like an old cello, actually usually from dies, like in this size package of dies. Maybe just about. Yep. So the cello that comes over this package of dies, I just cut off the top because I want to be able to get in and out of here really easily. So when I have a couple of packs, right, then I can just pop them all right in there. So it's very handy. Simple little organizational tool. And it doesn't cost you anything either, right? Because you already got that little package with your dies. Okay, I think I need my garden green ink for my next project. I got to check that out here. Maybe not. Now I'm looking at it, I can't quite say. Okay, more water. Okay, so that was project 1. Okay, so you guys, very excited to show you. This is, all right, gonna catch in my throat. I'm gonna grab a mint before I start coughing on you guys. Okay, so my favorite sentiment, right? May your days be merry and bright. And this is a fun fold card that my friend and fellow team member of the Inspired Stampers, Miss Sharon Greening, shared this card with us at one of our team meetings. There we go. Okay. So isn't that fun? Wishing you a holly jolly Christmas. So this fits inside there. What I have learned is the easiest way is we didn't put adhesive right inside there. So I kind of slide that in and then there we go, right? So what was so cute was, and then that's the back side. Your card base is just a quarter of a piece of cardstock. So Miss Sharon, after she showed us at our team meeting, she said, do you want me to make a little template for you? And I said, oh my gosh, that would be so great, Miss Sharon. So she brought this for me, and it even has like the dimensions and everything on it, right? And then what's great is all the different colors, so you can really kind of see how it goes together, right? So that, I think she used retired cardstock too. That's what she does with like her templates, which is another great idea also. But that's, you kind of get the idea, right? How that just folds inside there. I don't know if she remembers this or not, but she gave me a birthday card. It is a fancy fun fold, but it's really not that difficult. So Sharon actually made this birthday card for me. I think it wasn't even this year, so maybe she doesn't even remember, because I don't remember that I think it was last year actually, because this paper was very popular last year. It is still available too though. So funny though, Anna. Whoa, what a fancy fun fold. It is, right? So all you do is you just slip that right inside. Linda, hello and welcome, welcome. Well, here I am saying that, and hers is a little bit tighter. Maybe I made sure mine is a little bit looser. Hopefully I do that again, right? But okay, so that's the basic idea. Let's put our card together. See if I can remember this. I did this like a little while ago. I was actually trying to be really on top of things. So now I'm a wee bit nervous. If like, can I remember how I did this? Do I have notes? Sometimes I'll make myself notes so I know like the order of steps to do things, but I think we're going to be okay. And actually, maybe what I will do is grab Sharon's because she's got all her dimensions here. Okay. I think we're good. Okay. So there we go. So here's our card base, right? This is a piece of garden green cardstock, 1/4 of a sheet of cardstock. So 4 1/4, I'm sorry, it's just, 4 1/4 by 5 1/2 is our card base, right? Then we have a piece of real red cardstock. This one measures 11 inches by 5 1/4 inches. And essentially you're going to score it at 1 3/4 and 3 1/2 on both ends. And we're going to verify that. Yep, and we've got a 1 3/4 and 3 1/2. Okay. Diana, hello. Good morning and welcome. So then this folds in and that folds back, right? And then this folds in and that folds back. So that's going to go right on there like that. Okay, so we're going to use some serious adhesive to put that right on there because then this part is what opens right there. Okay, let's see what else we got going. Then we got a piece of basic white cardstock. I'll show you that. That goes on the inside. This one measures 3 3/4 by 5. So that's that piece right there. Okay, then we have, some garden green glimmer paper. We're going to just punch a circle punch out of there. All right, then let's see, what do we have here? Oh, I do have a note. The slide ruler through here. Oh, yes, that's right. Now I remember. Oh, good thing I made myself that little note. I'll show you. I'll tell you what that means in a moment. Okay. So here we go. We have 2 pieces of granny apple green for the top and the bottom. These pieces measure 3 7/8 by 1 3/4. And then our designer series paper, another 2 pieces of that. My most favorite, what are those called? Presents. 3 3/4 by 1 5/8 designer series paper. So 2 of those. And then this little strip is a little bit skinnier. So this one measures, well, top to bottom, I guess, 3 7/8 by 1 3/8. And then this piece of designer series paper measures 3 3/4 by 1 1/4. But you know what, as I'm looking at that, I'm going to need to trim that down just a little bit. I think I didn't make that. I made that. Let's see. Yeah, these are all good, right? So if this one is, that's 1 3/8. So this is going to be 1 1/4, and it's a little bit too wide. So I'm going to trim that real quick right now so we can actually see it. There we go. Okay. So then that will fit there. I just wanted to have that little bit of granny apple green around the edges of that, right? And then that is that piece right there, okay? Then this is a piece of real red. I'm trying to see, how can you guys even see that? Well, it's this piece right here that kind of goes, it goes like right on here, basically. Is how this is going to work. Let's get that out of the way, right? So it's going to layer right over top like that. So you're only going to want to put adhesive on this back side, not over here, so that you can open your card, right? And then my little note is to slide the ruler through here so that I don't put adhesive, or I'll show you what I mean in a sec. Let's do our stamping first. It's all going to make sense in a moment, I promise. Okay. I get too excited about wanting to tell you guys everything, and then I'm like, oh, but you know what? I need another, I don't have any white cardstock to do my circle. let's see. I know I have white. You know what's so funny too? I packed everything up. I'm gonna take some things down to work at Mike's house, and I even told myself, don't pack that white cardstock yet because you might need it. And look at that. I sure do, but it's okay. I found a piece handy. So actually this one, let's just do this. So we've got this. Wishing you, oh, I didn't show you what stamp set this is from either. Okay, I'll do that in just a sec. This just barely fits on here. Isn't that fun though? Wishing you a holly jolly Christmas from the Sweetest Star stamp set. So that sentiment right there. And then this one, may your days be merry and bright. I've used that sentiment a ton of times. The little present is from the Snowman stamp set. I should have closed that, but we're going to do a couple of, do that little present there and there, right? And then we are also going to do this one. There we go. May your days be merry and bright. It's another fun font, right? In all caps. A little bit different. Okay, so let's get those guys out of the way. We just basically need, we have one piece to die cut. So let's grab, do I have enough room? And so we're going to use, these are the Stylish Shapes dies. We're going to use the third smallest or the third largest, whichever way you count those, right? That circle. Okay, so let's grab our die cutting machine. So yeah, this, I think this fold looks like it's going to be more complicated. And then when you actually go to do it, you're like, oh, okay. Well, maybe I shouldn't say that yet. Let's wait till I'm finished and hopefully everything goes well. And then we'll be able to say that. But I think it's not as complicated as it looks. It's kind of what I want to say, but then I'm nervous. I'm nervous to say that before I'm done. So we'll see. Hopefully that's the case. All right. Let's get these things out of the way too. All right. I know what else. We're going to do a punch here. Right? So the 2 3/8 inch circle punch with our, I love this glimmer paper. Comes in real red. This is garden green. And then also granny apple green. Beautiful. Sparkly. Look at, right? All the shimmeriness on there. Okay. We'll put some dimensionals behind this. I'm kind of about like putting these things together more so I don't lose something. Because it, you know, things get a little lost in the shuffle sometimes. Okay, so we're going to just add that guy right on there and he's ready to go. Okay, so let's put our card together. We are going to use, so I'm going to use some Seal Plus on this one because I really want to make sure that this sticks to my garden green piece. Okay, so we're going to pull that in and you kind of need to, let's see, I want to kind of eyeball it because this is pretty serious adhesive, but I think actually that worked out pretty well, didn't it? Okay, so now we're going to press firmly on all of that. We are going to add some more adhesive. Oops. There we go. Okay, we're going to add that one right there. Okay, so that's the inside. Now for the fun parts, right? So, all right, this piece is going to go right on here. And what I was saying is you kind of want to like put the ruler here. Also, so that you don't put adhesive right here because you need to be able to slide that piece through. And then just to give it a little bit of lift, so that you can slide that piece through there, right? Okay, so, but then you also, okay, a couple things here, right? You need to not put adhesive, because I was just about ready to do that, run it all the way across here. You can only go halfway. So you know what we're going to do, actually? We're going to do it this way, okay? I'm going to put my ruler down here, and so I know I can't go, I'm going to go a little bit less than that, right? I'm going to lay that back down there. I'm going to go right about there, okay? And I feel like maybe I went, Did I go a little bit too far? I think we're okay. Actually, yeah, we're okay because this piece is the same kind of height as the other one, right? Okay. So we're going to lay that right. Ooh, and then I want to do that, right? Oh, okay. There we go. Okay. So I'm giving myself that little bit of room so I'll be able to slide that through there, right? Okay. So that's going to open like that. All right. Now let's add our designer series paper. Okay. To our Granny Apple Green pieces. Okay, so there's that one. I'm gonna just do that right so I can make sure that I put adhesive on. I'm thinking I gotta make sure I put adhesive on the correct end of these pieces because you don't want to put it on all, like the whole length of it again. That would be a problem, and I'll show you what I mean by that in just a sec. Okay, this one's gonna go. So just help me make sure that I don't put these on upside down. I could see that happening. Okay, all right, so this is what I'm talking about. You don't want to put adhesive right here, right? So we're gonna just run it right there, basically, okay? So you know what we might do again is, I'm gonna scoot that one over there. I feel like it keeps getting in the way, right? So we're gonna run adhesive, well, get it going, right? So I'm kind of using that as a marker, right? So we're gonna run it there and there, okay? And let's go one more right here too. Okay, so that one is gonna go there, right? So it's kind of coming together, right? So then we're gonna use this, so same idea. I'm gonna lay that on there so I know not to go too far down. Okay, we're gonna lay this one right on there, right? We doing okay? I feel like I'm forgetting something, but I think we're still doing all right. And then this one is going to go over on this side so it can kind of slide right through there. You see that? Okay, so probably, let's see, can I do it like that? I'm going to try. So we only want, yeah, nope, we're going to do it like this because I was thinking I was just going to put it on that little bit that shows, but I want to put it all the way across. So let's do this. We're going to lay that right there, and then I can see where to put my adhesive for this one. Okay. That right about there, and I'm not going to press too hard. So I think it's easiest if you look and you can kind of see and then guide that thing through there. So as long as everything is lined up nicely, then we can press firmly to make sure that is good, right? And then we're going to add our little circle. So again, I don't want it to stick to my designer series paper, so I'm going to just run adhesive right. I think it's because of that bump. There we go. Run adhesive just like that, right? And then we are going to lay this guy because I'm trying to make sure I've got pretty equal little corners there. Okay. So we've got that, right? And then that just goes right inside. So you guys see, it wasn't really that complicated, was it? It's mainly just making sure that you don't put adhesive in places that you don't want it. Either that or you just spend a lot of time rubbing it is what happens to me. Kind of rubbing to move it or get it off where you put it that you didn't need it. Huh. So we used this last night at bingo and something's a little funny. I don't know. There's like an extra end, but that's okay. All right, we'll deal with that later. So we're just going to make a little bow with our red and white baker's twine and add it to our card. And then I think I've got it all because I didn't put any gems You know, normally I'm like, oh, where can I put gems? But this one had a lot going on, the card itself did, because the designer series paper is kind of busy, but I like it. But I just thought, I don't think it really doesn't need gems. This one doesn't, right? So there we go. And then with the sparkly glimmer paper too. So there we are, ladies. I think we did it, right? So we've got these 2 super cute cards that we made today with the Reindeer Days Designer Series paper. So don't forget, here's the full recap, okay? You could win, where is it? The Caring Leaves stamp set. Try not to like throw everything on the floor. I'm glad you enjoyed these cards, Philomena. Thank you very much. Okay, so order through me, right? You could win the Caring Leaves stamp set, and you could make this super cute card that Teresa shared with us, right? You also are going to get both of these projects that I demonstrated on Facebook Live, as well as I'm going to throw in a bonus project. You're going to get one of these fun cards that I made on our last Facebook Live, as well as a thank you for your order. And then last but not least, you get to pick from the November Demo Design Dream Team PDF tutorial or the free embellishment. So much good stuff as a thank you for ordering, which I truly appreciate. Here's your host code. That's what you're going to want to make sure to use. It's always on my blog at gatheringinkspiration.com. And thank you again for all of your Toys for Tots donations. And if you're considering sending a donation, I'm still taking them and would really appreciate them and can't wait to like I said, kind of brighten the kiddos' days on Christmas morning with those awesome gifts. So thank you guys for watching. We're going to be back in 1 week from today, next Friday. We will be back right here. So thank you guys so much for watching. Have a great weekend, and we'll see you next Friday. Bye, everybody.